welcome to Narayana IAS, and as a part of special video, today we are bringing Somnathpur Keshav Temple. Okay, and this is important because in GS paper 1, we talk about the Indian heritage and culture and UPSC often used to ask the question about the World Heritage Convention or UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Somnathpur Keshav Temple is actually one of the UNESCO's World Heritage Site. Like in 2014, you can see the question was being asked. Consider the following international agreement: the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources and for Food and Agriculture, UN Convention to Combat Desertification, the World Heritage Convention. So the question is, which of the above have the bearing on biodiversity? So just think about it once, and then you'll be able to come up with the answer. But coming back to the video, that why are we talking about the Somnathpur Keshav Temple? We are talking about this because recently Kerala Tourist Departments had decided to make this temple as a part of Mysore tourist circuit. So they have decided they will create a Mysore tourist circuit, and this particular temple will be part of this circuit ahead of the Dasara festival that is going to be organized in the state. Now, why Karnataka government decided to do so? Karnataka government decided to do so because despite being so popular and such an acquaint temple, it is very beautiful. The tourists who visit the Mysore often do not visit these temples. They rather go to the places like the zoo, palace, Mysore Zoo, museum, some or etc. But they do not go to the beautiful places like that. Now, in order to enhance the visibility, now Mysore government is trying to adopt different methods. So what are the method Mysore government has adopted? Number one is strategic planning. They have planned the entire tourism in such a way that they will club these destinations with the popular tourist destination like palace with the zoo. They will club the Somnathpur temple. Now people who are visiting these zoos and palace will have a beautiful place to visit at the end of it or maybe in the midst of it, and they are trying to increase the popularity of these destinations by this method. Second is they are trying to enhance the connectivity by building more infrastructure and even transportation like buses, so that people can easily reach these destinations, because once they reach it will be easy, and maybe by Instagram or other method these destinations may also pick up as a tourist destination. And last is Kerala government is trying to give a unique wholesome experience to the tourists by increasing the culture, by actually promoting the cultural enrichment of this place. So if you're visiting this place, Karnataka government is also trying to bring up the local culture or local festivities to this place. So whenever you visit, maybe the Dasara is going to be organized over there. So this is going to likely attract more tourists, especially the foreign tourists to this place, and that's why the Karnataka government is trying to promote the Somnathpur Keshav temple. Now, coming back to why the Somnathpur Keshav temple is important, why we are focusing what this temple is about. Now, this temple, Keshav temple at Somnathpur, it is one of the magnificent 13th century Hoysala monument. So, we are going to discuss the Hoysala architecture after this. So, this is 13th century Hoysala monument. That means the Hoysala empire built that when they were at full fledged in the particular South Karnataka. Second, this is a very beautiful temple. It is a three-kuta temple. Three-kuta temple means it is dedicated to the three forms of Lord Krishna. So, three forms of Lord Krishna, that is Janardhan, Keshav and Venugopal. You know, Lord Krishna is known by so many names in the entire India, from the north to south, from east to west. This particular temple is dedicated to three forms of Keshav or Krishna, that is Keshav, Venugopal and Janardhana. Unfortunately, the Keshav temple is missed, the Keshav idol is missing, and the other two idols, that is the Venugopal and Janardhana, are damaged. That's basically because of the over history of war, conquers. These temples have gone through some kind of damage. Moving on to, this is the picture of Somnathpura Keshav temple. Now, this is going to be important when I explain what is Hoysala architecture, because it has certain unique characteristics that can be easily asked by UPSC. Moving on to what is Hoysala architecture. Hoysala architecture is basically the architecture that developed under the Hoysala empire from 11th to 14th century, which is concentrated in South Karnataka. So when Hoysalas were building, they become strong. They were also trying to leave their legacy in forms of temples. Now, these temples are many a time called as hybrid or Vesara temples. Why hybrid? Because it has the features of both Dravidian temples, Dravidians which are found in the South India, and as well as the features of the Nagara temple. That means the temples that are found in North India. the morphology, that means the structure of the temple, is generally based on the Dravidian feature, Dravidian temple. But while constructing, while creating figurine, while intricate carving, you will see the reflection of the Nagara temple as well. Like mandap or other features, you can see the Nagara temple influence can also be seen. So it is a beautiful amalgamation of the north and south, or the Dravidian or the Nagara architecture. Like there is a Bhumija mode you can find in the Dravidian architecture. Now, the one of the most striking feature I said, in when it comes to Hoysala, there are two striking features that you need to remember. The first striking feature is, normally in any temple, like I'm giving an example over there. Normally in any temple, what happens is there is inner sanctum, inner chamber, where the deity or idol is placed. Around that you will see some shrine over there, and outside you can see some pillar outside this inner sanctum. So this is the entire, like there is an inner chamber and then pillar outside the temple. That's what exactly happened in some other temple. But Hoysala is opposite. In case of Hoysala, inside, first you will find pillared hall. First there is a pillared hall, and outside this pillar hall you will see some shrines. The shrines are located outside. Now often this particular plane on which it is built, it will gives you the shape of a star. Like it is not visible over there, but a star, like pillars, shrines like this. So it has a stellar platform on which it is being built. That is the main feature of the Hoysala architecture. So it's very different from the other temple. You can see the multiple shrines are grouped around a center pillared hole and laid out in a shape of intricately designed star or stellate plane. That is a very important feature of Hoysala architecture, and I hope by this imagination you're able to understand. There is a star shaped surface on which there are pillars, and on the end of it there are multiple shrines. So it looks very beautiful. Like look over there, multiple shrines are here, and the shape you can see, there is a star shapes is actually formed in the entire architecture. Now moving on to the another second striking feature. I said there's two striking feature. The second striking feature is that temple is generally made up of soapstones. Now soapstones are known for their softness. That means you can easily carve anything on it. As a result of this, Hoysala architecture or the temple are very intricately carved. You will see multiple and so many images on that: human being, figurines, plant, animals, gods. Everything you will find in Hoysala architecture. Even the gods of the jewelries of the god are very beautifully ornated. They are very beautifully made. So that's a specific feature of the Hoysala architecture. Now the Karnataka government, by this particular initiative, what it is trying to do is it's trying to make the tourism a very wholesome experience for you. So if you go over there, you can easily reach. Along with the temple architecture, you can see the multiple other local festival as well, and thus it's trying to diversify as well as promote the Karnataka tourism. Now with this, we're done with this video. If you have any doubt, please leave the doubts in the comment section. We would definitely try to reach out to you or actually reply to that. Thank you for watching this video, and for more news like that, stay tuned with the Narayana IAS.